Alright, welcome to day 35, 34, something like that of the NBA playoffs. Um, yesterday's only game was Lakers Nuggets, and I'm gonna be recapping it and give my reactions to it. First thing that really popped out on me is LeBron and Anthony Davis. What a night they both had. LeBron was 7 of 18 from the floor, 1 of 3 from the floor, and 26 points. He had a plus 8, and he had 8 assists and 9 rebounds. One thing is, though, he really did seem to struggle in the second half, taking a lot of threes, long distance threes, which wasn't really smart for him. But I mean, he played it well overall. Anthony Davis, he was 10 of 15 from the floor, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, and was 13 of 14 from the free throw line, and he had 34 points, and it was a +1 on the plus-minus scale. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. He had a really nice night. I mean, I think he went perfect from the field for the first to the 6th minute of the second quarter, something like that. And I think he had 6 shots, something like that. He had 17 points, something like that at that point. So I mean, he had a really nice night tonight. Jamal Murray continues to be a star in these playoffs. Tonight he was 12 of 20 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 8 of 8 from the free throw line, and had 32 points. He had 8 assists and 3 rebounds. I mean, he's really special. It's been amazing to watch him grow in these playoffs, and yeah, I mean that's really all I can say. He's been really dominant in these playoffs. Murray's co-star Nikola Jokic, he struggled a little bit tonight. I wouldn't say that he was having these horrible game or whatever, but I mean he got into foul trouble at the top of the fourth, or yeah, something in the beginning of the fourth quarter of this game. And, yeah, he didn't really have the greatest game, but I mean, he wasn't bad. He was 6 of 13 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, had 16 points, a +2 on the plus-minus scale. As I said, he had 5 personal fouls. He had that 5th personal foul, as I said before, in the beginning of the fourth. And it was kind of weird because I think he had to sit, he just at the beginning of the fourth, which was pretty standard. And he had to sit the 8-minute to 6-minute stretch of the fourth quarter, which was probably because he was in foul trouble. Or an extreme foul trouble, as he had 5 fouls. Yeah, let's get into my next thing. Another thing that I want to highlight is the Lakers had 6 more offensive rebounds than the Nuggets had in this game. They had about 12 more rebounds than the Nuggets had in this game. Lakers had 51, while the Nuggets had 39. Let's get into shooting percentages now. Before I get into that, let me make another point about offensive rebounding. Yeah, I mean, the defense on the defensive side, I mean, the Nuggets didn't rebound the ball well at all. I mean, Rondo, I think, got a rebound late in the game because he just hustled and no one boxed him out. That's just one example. And also, there was another example where Anthony Davis was the only guy, the tallest guy on the court, because Jokic was out with 3 minutes left. No, with 1 minute left. Yeah, something like that. And that was kind of sealed the game right there. Was they were to get that extra offensive rebound off a bad LeBron shot, LeBron post up, and they got the rebound, passed it out to KCP, and then LeBron would get a blocking foul. Yeah, and that would be really it. I mean, they would play the free throw game for a little while, but I mean that was really it. So yeah, the Nuggets' ability to, not defensively rebound the ball was kind of another factor in this game that really led to the loss that they had against the Lakers tonight. On the field tonight, the Lakers shot 47.5% overall from the field, 33% from 3, and about 56% from the inside the 2-point arc. Both teams shot relatively the same. The Nuggets shot 55.6% from the field, 35% from 3, and around, I want to say something like 59. Oh no, yeah, something around the 59 range percent. Or I don't think that's right, but yeah, they both shot relatively the same from the field, from within the 3-point line and from the 3-point line in this game. I'll get into another thing before I get into the basically just a short recap of this game. I think the Lakers had a lot more second chance points than the Nuggets had. I think the ratio was something like 20 to 6, something like that. So the Lakers were really able to capitalize on them getting those offensive rebounds, while the Nuggets weren't much so. Here's a short little recap of what happened in this game. The Nuggets actually were leading in the beginning of this game, and the Lakers took a huge lead. It really did seem like in that second quarter they were going to take over this game, and it kind of felt like they were letting the Nuggets back in the game. They were up by 10 at halftime, something like that, and the lead became 3 by the end of the fourth. Yeah, they did not really. They didn't really play well in the third. I mean, LeBron especially didn't play well in the third. They got outscored by 2 in the third quarter of this game. And I mean, it really surprised me in the fourth because I didn't really think they could score anymore. It really seemed like their offense was kind of like jammed. I mean, they were just taking long threes. Yeah, and maybe it was that they were just settling for long threes and they had to run actual plays. But I really thought that the Nuggets were going to win this game just because I really think the Lakers couldn't score anymore. Yeah, that's really all I got for this recap. I think this series is over. I mean, the Nuggets have come back 3-1 against the Clippers and against the Jazz. So, I mean, don't count them out, but I'm pretty sure the series is over. Yeah. All right. Like and subscribe. Watch other videos.